up, guys? Welcome to today's live stream. Sorry, I was supposed to start a couple of minutes ago, and there's like a cute white cat running around our backyard. So Nana came out, and we were trying to lure it over, but it wants to keep its distance, understandably. But yeah, welcome back in the backyard skate park. Ready to do a little live stream. I don't know how much skating I can do. I mean, I've been skating a little, as you've seen from the last few streams. Got my broken wrist, but doing a little bit of skating. What's up, Soapworthy Productions? Saying, oh yeah. What's up, Soapworthy Productions? Thanks. Oh, I'm back at it again. Oh, we got Bagel Days with the beautiful potato. So beautiful. What's up, Bagel Days? Yeah, you know, it's a beautiful day in Hawaii. Nana and I just got done helping Jackie work on her house. We were, where are you? Mighty Mouse. What's up, Mighty Mouse 33? I am in Hawaii. I'm in my backyard. This is my little backyard skate park here. Oh, sorry, this is professional skater mode. I'll save the dirty talk for park after dark. Hey, all dirty talk is also welcome here. Rusty Roo 82. Okay. All dirty talk is welcome. Well, I guess not all dirty talk, but most dirty talk is welcome here. What's up, Soapworthy Productions? Yeah, I'm in Hawaii. Nana and I just finished helping Jackie work on her roof all day. Nana was painting primer on the roof. I was like chiseling out old caulk and recalking and spackling and sanding for hours. Cumin, Jason, can you skate? Yeah, I hopefully can skate a little bit. I have a skateboard that isn't insanely loose trucks, so hopefully dabble with a little bit of skating today. Cumin, I know, Cumin, why was it so muddy? We got Zark in here. Dude, Zark, what's going on, Zark? Great to see you, Zark. OG Potato Army member. That's a crazy statement. What's a crazy statement? I think I just said a lot of weird things, so which one is? Any tips for laser flips on the bank? Mess with foot positioning. When I laser flip now, my feet are like super close together. I feel like that helps it flip the fastest if you're not going down a set of stairs or something. So I would say mess with foot positioning. Like I said, mine when my feet are close together helps me the most. Oh, thank you, Nicolo. That is also a crazy statement. Good day, potato bro. Tato, Mr. Moosticles. What an amazing name, Mr. Moosticles. Saying, good day, potato potato. I love to hear that. Thanks for joining, Mr. Moosticles. Amazing name. Yeah, a tread. Dude, work on those laser flips. They're easier off of things, in my opinion. Just like a little drop or something with a little bit more hang time to let it flip. But don't let me tell you what to do, you know? I find a guy trying to steal your camera makes you better on the stairs. Yeah, you know, a guy running at your camera, he definitely makes it so that you land your tricks more. So maybe find like a weird homeless guy that's trying to steal your iPhone. That also helps. It was crazy rainy, so the river overflowed and everything was submerged, but I'm okay and my car is okay. Oh my God, Cumin. Be careful out there. Korea weather is crazy. It's like deathly hot or like insanely rainy. Dude, the Korea's weather recently has been quite buck. Stay safe, Cumin. We need you. Oh, yeah, that's good. You were worried. At least you're worried, Rusty Roo. Rusty Roo 82. You kiss me, I kiss you. But yeah, oh my God, it just got really hot. Maybe it looks still normal, but it just got really hot. No, I love your vids. You just said dirty talk, and well, no, okay. Somebody in here, oh, first off, thank you for enjoying the videos. Someone in here was saying they wanted a dirty talk, but they were gonna save it for my Twitch live streams. And I just told them dirty talk if they want to, you know. Rusty Roo 82, if that's your real screen name. What's up, Cumin? Cumin said Jason. Thank you for saying my name. I think I'll say your name, Cumin. But yeah, I have a skateboard with not insanely loose trucks. I am exhausted from working on the roof all day, but definitely gonna try and get a little bit of skating in since I've been trying to ease back into it. Just easy tricks, because I don't want to re-break my wrist while it's still healing. So just, yeah, I wanna do easy, chill tricks today, but I do wanna get back into skating. What's the dirtiest skateboard trick? Maybe like What is the dirtiest skateboard trick? Maybe like sack tap or like, I don't know. What do you guys think? Salad? No. Uh, yeah, maybe sack tap or I'm kind of blanking. Nose pick to booger slide? I don't know. What do you guys think? Backside willy to lip. That is a good one. A backside willy to lip. Yeah, I don't know. I never really thought about that much. Backside willy to lip is a good one. Nothing like a dirty willy. Yo, Truman Talks Treasure says aloha. Aloha aloha to you, Truman. Thanks for joining the live stream. Just here in the backyard skate park. Want to just do a little bit of skating, do a little bit hanging out. Pop shove it, Talan. What is that? Taland. What we got first off? This is from Mike Pake, one of my favorite humans in the world. Oh, tail grab. Pop shove it, tail grab to Manny, pressure flip out. Dude, you know what's crazy? I don't think I could tail grab because I would grab with my broken wrist. I wasn't wearing my wrist guard today, and I met this guy, and I went to shake his hand, and I totally forgot my wrist was broken. And when he shook my hand, he squeezed it, and it hurt so bad. And after, I mean, I played it off because I didn't want him to feel guilty, but I was like, dude, I'm so stupid. Just like wear your wrist brace, and or at the very least, just don't shake people's hands. Yeah, he shook my hand and squeezed it, and I was just, it hurt super bad. But I played it off, but that was like really stupid of me for that. Dirty Willy is crazy work. Dirty Willy is honest work. Make a hole middle of the board and humping is most dirty trick. Cumin, that is a great idea. Make a hole in the middle of the board. Actually, maybe if you could like spin it around like a reverse Nada spin, that would be pretty cool. Think about like a not skater. Yeah. Think about it like a not skater is always the way. Oh, are you talking about the dirtiest trick, Mike? Pop shove it, tail grab to Manny, pressure flip out? Because that is actually the dirtiest trick. I didn't make that connection. Yo, Injung Kim said, hi, Jason. It's me, the mini potato from Korea. Whoa. Yo, what's up, Injung Kim? Hey, Kim Injung. Thank you. 감사합니다. 안녕하세요. Thanks for joining from Korea. The mini potato from Korea. Thanks for joining the stream. Anthony said, my man Jason, my main inspiration for skateboarding. Dude, Anthony, thank you, man. I'm sorry that your inspiration does terrible tricks with a horrendous style. But that being said, thank you for enjoying it. Dude, I have a few new video parts coming out very soon that I hope you'll enjoy, Anthony. Truman said, I've been saying aloha since I was a migrant pineapple picker on Maui back in '87. Really? Damn, that's sick. Yo, aloha means a lot of things. Feels good to say. Glad to have you here, Truman. I didn't know that. Watch Me Squatch in here. I am doing well. Thank you, Watch Me Squatch. What did I do to deserve another live stream? I'm not sure, Mike, but I'll tell you what you did to deserve another spanking. Okay. Yeah, helicopter is a great trick. You just spin it around. Beware of splinters. Yo, we got 4Skater Gaming too. By the way, I'm trying to read all the messages, so I apologize if I'm like late in the chat right now. I don't know how much more there is, but what's up, 4Skater Gaming? Yeah, backside Willy to, oh, I thought about it, Mr. Moosticles. I thought about it. Of course, Willy, and of course, a lip slide is quite, or a lip slide to grind, backside grind. Maybe backside grind is the dirtiest trick. Your 540 flip is still the cleanest I've ever seen. Hey, thank you, Anthony. Which 540 flip? I did one in a couple video parts, some 540 flips, 540 flip hippie jumps. Not sure which one, but either way, thank you, Anthony. I guess I've done a bunch on live streams. Chicken Jockey, is that from that Minecraft movie? I feel like that joke's beyond me. I just see videos of people like littering theaters and I get bummed. I'm like, oh, I guess I'm too old for this. Bush Wickerman. What's up, Bush Wickerman? Watch Me Squatch said, uh-oh, thank you for saying that. You see Technora 2 today. It didn't come out yet, right? They're premiering the music video in like tomorrow. Is that when it premieres? Tomorrow? I was watching all your old video parts earlier this week. Guess my favorite video part from you. Oh, you have two that are neck and neck. By the way, Watch Me Scotch, I will spank that naughty potato. And we got Kame House in here. Okay, Mike Pake, guess your favorite two video parts from me. Dude, are they old? I would guess, Happy Medium 5 and Big Mahalo. I feel like I'm wrong though. Dude, I feel like you're gonna have some obscure references, or at least like not the, I don't know, man. Mike, I'm super curious. You can give me some hints, or you can just tell me. I just watched Not Even Once Again with the homie. Hell yeah, Bushwickerman. Show your friends that disturbing video part and make them hate skateboarding. Nolly, oh my God, Nolly Lipside Revert. Hope you're doing good, bro. Thank you, Cactus Pat. Cacti are awesome. Or actually, I found it's not cacti, it's actually cactuses. My whole life, I kind of thought it was cacti. Actually, I don't know why I said I just figured that out. I figured that out many years ago. But I always still say cacti instinctively. Just all of them. I've never really seen that many people consistently make 540 flips look so easy. Oh, thank you, Anthony. I don't like 540 flips as much. I think they're kind of an ugly trick. I actually think 540 pop shove-its look better because they're more controlled. But I'm glad that you like my 540 flips. Maybe I should do more. When was your last blunt flip before you get injured? I don't know. It was probably in a live stream. The last blunt flip I did was maybe in a live stream before I broke my wrist, if I had to guess. Hey, you're spoiling. Oh, I'll spoil you, wholesomeness. I'll spoil you, silly. Just watched Power of Love by Jennifer Love playing over the top. Are you fixing more video parts, Rusty Roo? Are you fixing more video parts? Fix me like a dog. The best 360 inward heels are the 360 inward heels are the best. Oh, thank you. Mighty Mouse, you want a kiss? All right. Ouch! Hey! That felt good. Zark, yes, with the Jason. What are some of the best, craziest, gnarly tricks you've seen in person IRL? And thank you for the kiss, human. I watched someone backtail El Toro. I was there that day. It was crazy. He like slammed a bunch, and then he broke his board, and then his friend let him use his board, and then he backtailed it, I think like second or third try after that on his friend's board. Also, anything Isamu does, that freestyle kid, like everything he's done is just so mind-blowing. Like same level as watching someone backtail El Toro, like watching Isamu skate. Answer, 1M, and the other's actually your Asian vacation. They're also good. What? Mike, thank you. Dude, 1M, man, I forgot about that. That was when I first moved to LA. Some of the footage was right before I moved to LA from Hawaii. Some of it was when I just moved to LA. But yeah, damn, I forgot about that 1M video part. I actually like that video part. Dude, that last line I did with the fakie big inward heel, the front shove, and the 360 hard flip was filmed so bad. It's funny because I filmed that line. I just met that guy through my other friends, and he was filming it. And I remember like the second angle was by my friend who I just met that day. And I thanked him for the second angle, and he was like, yeah, I did get a second angle because like we were watching that guy film your line, and we are like, what is he doing? He's ruining the clip. So we had to get a second angle. So I was pretty pumped on that. And he's still one of my good friends to this day. I heard Father Jason has reached the next level of skate holiness. Is this true, Father? It is not, Kame House. I'm actually injured, probably regressing in skateboarding holiness, but thank you, though. Dude, we got Jack Tolmakov. What is up? Oh my God, we got our first donation of the day. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm super late in the chat. I'm gonna try and get through this. Speaking of 540 flips, there's a throwaway part where you do a rock 540 flip out. So insane. Need an updated version. Dude, I think that's the only one I've ever landed. Maybe. I actually might have done one other on a tiny quarter pipe. But yeah, dude, I forgot about that rock 540 flip out. Speaking of 540 flips. Dude, good eye, Mike. Actually, some of that footage in that throwaway part I should have used in my main video parts, and I don't know why I didn't, but what's done is done. Eric said, today I balanced the board on my head and did a caveman. Well, you're beginning to believe. Your manuals are insane too. Your old skate park where you manual basically a whole sidewalk is legendary. Thank you, Anthony. I love, one of my favorite tricks is just a nose manual. It's just like the funnest trick. Cumin is mine, so hands off, y'all. Cumin is ours, okay? What's up, Grand Legion? Oh my God, don't make me kiss you. All right, oh my God, we have a $5 donation from Rusty Roo. And it's Rusty Roo 82. And it says, Jason by Jason is still a brand I'm blue skying. Deceit, allure, pain. This is Jason by Jason. Maybe that should not be a brand because I'm just disturbed myself. I just had that happen, got the clip and it was terrible. Didn't have the heart to say anything, just ate the loss. I know. It's a bummer when that happens. How's it? Because you can't like get mad at them because they took the time to film you, you know. I just ate the loss. How's everyone doing? What's up, Unlocking Paradoxes? Doing great. By the way, thank you again, Rusty Rue 82 for that donation for really blue sky, that Jason by Jason. Jason by Jason. I pray for Father Jason's healing factor to kick in so he can bless the internet with his good looks and guru-ness. Thank you so much, Kami House. Well, I'm leaving on a skate trip next week, so I'm gonna be skating whether or not it's healed, I guess. You could always release a raw and uncut skate video and add parts you left out or make an outtakes part. I wish I had all the footage from all these filmers over the years, man. I think like a lot of it got lost. Some of it's on my old computer. I've had filmers lose footage. I don't know, man. Oh my God, I just broke this and that startled me. But I wish I had all the footage. I have a lot of my old footage, but not all of it. Dude, Luke said, I'm here for all the love. What's up, Luke? Let us shower you with love. Unlocking Paradoxes says, I hope that everyone's been well, doing well. We're doing better now that you're here, Unlocking Paradoxes, or now that you've been here. Rusty Roo, I think it is now. Great for your no-nos. Hey, Jason by Jason is the #1 brand of choice for no-no zones, okay? Also, one-footed wall ride. I love that trick. I love doing that trick. I'm tempted to change my name to Greg's World Famous Hot Dogs, but don't know what it'll do to my YouTube channel. I know what it'll do. Make it awesome is my guess. Hoptic said, where exactly in Jamaica are you from? I was going to make a joke, but I literally don't know anywhere in Jamaica. I just know, like, Cool Runnings. We ain't bad. We ain't mean. We are the Jamaican bobsled team. So that's my answer instead of an actual witty location. Okay, I'm a couple minutes behind, but I just looked up, and apparently cacti and cactuses are both correct. But cacti follows the Latin pluralization, and cactuses follows regular English. That interesting. I didn't know that cacti was also correct. I guess it depends if you're in Latin or America. What's up, Straight Jacket? Thanks for joining. I think I told you before, my favorite 3-yard is down that stretch 6 by the beach, and you ride out a little speed wobbly. Sickest 3-yard to that day. You know what's funny about? I got a funny story about that, Mike Peg. By the way, Serial Hobbyist, I am coming to Colorado next week, and I do need another Dad Names the Tricks here. Maybe I'll bring him. Tyler V said, hey, Mike Peg, glad you mentioned that 1-amp part. Just watched and it's dope. Hell yeah. I think I made a playlist on my YouTube channel of like all my video parts if you ever want to find some like weird, more obscure ones. So that skates by that 6 there by the beach is called Sandy 6. It's called Sandy 6. Dude, so I did that one in that video part. I'm pumped you like it because I thought it was a little sketchy because the way my feet landed. And that was second try. I was trying the 3-yard down that 6 there. That was second try I landed it. And then I was like, oh, I need to clean it up. So I tried, I think, a couple more. It was 1 or 2 tries later, I broke my board. And that's the clip that plays in the video part before I land the 3-hard, is me breaking the board. And that's like maybe the next try or a couple later. So I had to just take that one that I landed, even though I thought it was sketchy. Cut to like a couple, I don't know, months later, years later. I was in Hawaii. Mark Appleyard came down and he was filming a video in Hawaii for his new shoe that was coming out called the Mahalo. And I was like his tour guide. I was staying with them. I was showing Mark Appleyard a bunch of spots. We went to Sandy 6 and he tray flipped it. And he was like, oh, you should skate it with me. So I was like, sure. So I ollied it and then I was like, oh, maybe I could try 3-hard. So I threw out a couple 3-hards. And I landed one kind of sketchy with a hand touch, and I was like, whatever, I don't want to like get in Mark Appleyard's way or like make this about me, you know? There's nothing worse than when like a team's doing a demo or comes to town and like the local hero is like trying to make it all about them, you know? So I wasn't trying to do that. But the filmer was like, you got to clean it up, get that. So I landed another 3-hard on that same 6 there. It was one of the best 360 hard flips I've done in my entire life. Maybe the best. It was so perfect, or at least one of the best. It was so good. I was so pumped. And then I never got the footage from them. I thought maybe they put it in the credits or something. They didn't. So then I contacted them right after the video came out. I was like, hey, can I get the clip of that 3 hard? And all of them were like, oh, we don't have the footage. It's at the Globe warehouse. We have no way of getting it. And so that clip is lost forever. Maybe the best 3 hard I've ever done. Redoing it down that set. And we'll never be able to see it. So that's cool. Okay, let me go back in the chat. What part of Colorado? I'm going to be in Boulder, actually. Cumin said, Jason, any news for coming back to Korea? I'll let you know, Cumin. It's not confirmed yet, but I might be coming down in October. This one company might actually be flying me down to Korea. They're not paying me, but they're paying for like my airplane tickets. They're flying me back to Korea to skate in this contest. So I'm going to ask them to just fly me early, and we're just going to get an Airbnb for a couple weeks and stay in Korea for a couple weeks. That is, yeah, October is feeder time. Dude, Cumin's going to feed me so good. Oh my God, Anticipated. Thank you so much. We have a $5 donation from Anticipated. It says kickflip to group hug. Oh my God, I would love to do that. Well, I want to hear about, okay, real quick. I discovered you through a Sam Tabor video. He's one of my favorite YouTubers out there. I hope to see more content with the two of you. I just talked to Sam the other day. I miss him. I never was getting to see him because we weren't going on any trips. But I would love to see Sam. Hopefully he'll come back to Hawaii this year. Would love to hang out with Sam and make more videos with him. He's like he's such a funny and like kind person. Yo, COTC, what's going on? All is well, thank you so much. You inspired me to do those types of tricks. Well, thank you, Eric. If I can expose people to the disturbing, stupid side of skating, then I'm doing my job. Yo, Nicolo, thanks for joining. I thought Cacti was correct until today, so thank you for saving me the future embarrassment. I think we all thought Cacti was correct at one point. Oh, thank you, Unlocking Paradoxes. So Mike Pig said, I love all your Skatepark video parts. There's one where you skate to the Black Keys, which was my first introduction to that band. First time I've seen a one-footed 5-0 grind on a quarter pipe. Dude, what a throwback. Okay, also, that guy Jordan Kim that filmed that video that I filmed the 2012 video part with, where I 360 hard flipped that 6-stair, that's the first time I ever met Jordan Kim, was filming that video part with the Black Keys song. He contacted me on, I think, a YouTube message when that was a thing, and he was like, hey, like, we should skate together, and like, I want to film you. I was like, yeah, hell yeah, I'm down. So I drove down, met him at the skate park, and we filmed that video, I think in like over the course of 2 days, maybe 3. And that was the first project I ever did with Jordan. When you're in Colorado, you got to check out Ulysses Skate Park. I'll try and check that out then. Jason Park in Inglewood, Colorado is 36 miles from Boulder. Remember to like the live stream and subscribe if you're not already, please. Oh, thank you, Unlocking Paradoxes. We got Mason the drummer. What's up? All right, anyway. Oh, I think your cleanest one was in ground control. Ironically, it's also next to a beach. You know what's funny, Mike Pig? The way that one flipped did look different. I don't think it was my cleanest because I hand touched on that one. I would actually say the cleanest one I did was in the Sometimes Skateboards video. I actually think the cleanest 360 hard flip I've ever done was in the Sometimes Skateboards video. But that actually might be my favorite one I've ever done on film. However, Mike, yeah, the one that flipped down that 9-stair in ground control flipped all crazy. And I actually like that clip a lot. You know Armin, right? Who's Armin? Armin Van Buren? I know him. Yeah, it was a violation, Kev Random. What's up, AV Fine? Okay, anyway, I'm sorry, guys. I have a donation from Anticipated for a kickflip to group hug. All right, it's time for a kickflip to group hug. I don't really have anyone to hug. I'll hug this group of banana tree plants, and hopefully there's not a bunch of bugs in there. Hey, Jason, what's the recovery timeline for your wrist? It should have been healed right about now, except I keep hurting it, re-hurting it, so I don't know. It's feeling a lot better, though, every day. Next week, I'm going to be traveling and skating, so hopefully it's fine by next week, because I will be skating again. Okay, anyway, kickflip to group hug. I'm going to kickflip to hug these banana trees, and hopefully there's not a bunch of bugs in there. I have not warmed up, and I also have this cruiser-shaped board. This is the Friendship skateboard that I saved for like 10 years, and I used to ride in the backyard. So, oh my God, Mike Peg remembers Friendship. All right, Kickflip to group hug. Thank you for your donation. Let's see here. I've not warmed up yet, but come here, guys. I love you. I love you. Oh, shh. Our secrets are ours to tell. All right, thank you for that donation for a kickflip to group hug. Hug it out, everyone, exactly. Everyone's just got to hug it out sometimes, you know? Sometimes I wish I was the skateboard. Sometimes I wish it was the banana tree. It's all about give and take. Okay, nailed it. Thank you, Anticipated. I did it for you. I did it for you. Thank you for your donation. Please don't bite our potato bug gods. Oh my God. Also, he knows I like to eat salt and vinegar chips. Oh, those are good. Yo, we have Keith Yamaguchi in here. For those of you who watch my YouTube videos, that's Hello Kitty from my YouTube videos. Keith Yamaguchi is here in the chat. Dude, what's going on, Keith? Did you skate today? I'm guessing no, but what's up? My phone's on 3%, but I wanted to ask what you think is the best trick you've ever done in your whole career. Put that banana tree out of its misery. No way. Well, I guess it does look like it's kind of dying, but it's been here for years. Yeah, those bananas are going to grow up so well now that they've been kissed. It's never grown a single banana. What's the best trick I've ever done? I don't really have a good answer for that. I guess some that would stand out would be like my frontside 360 hard flip or like 540 frontside big flip. I did at that ditch to ditch. It was the ender for the friends section in a happy medium 4, which I wish it was like the ender in a video part of mine, but it was just the ender for the friends section in happy medium 4. Probably one of the best tricks I've done in my entire life. Maybe one of the tricks that I filmed for my new video part, my new happy medium part, the ender for my new happy medium part, which is coming out at the end of this year. That is one of the best tricks I've ever done, that I can't spoil anything about. And I don't know, it's hard to say because I do a lot of stupid stuff. Yeah, I don't know, man. Maybe something like that. Oh, maybe blunt slide kickflip to fakie at Gates of Hell ditch, which was my ender in a happy medium 5. I don't know. Those are just some examples. I don't really know. What do you guys think? I travel the world in 7 seas, Jason. Oh, hell yeah. Jason, if you just do push off, it's art for me. Thank you, Cumin. Cumin, if you just kiss, it's art for me. Well, that's terrible about the Sandy 6. I just had a bad experience filming a couple days ago. Took half the day to try slap you all right up a climbing rock, but the camera battery died just before I got it. Oh my God. I have a funny story that just triggered a memory. Oh, by the way, Truman skated today in electric for transportation. Tune back your gig hosting trivia. Hey, that's skating. I did not do the Jason at Tony Hawk's place. I did not. I did it at the Braille vert ramp, but I've always wanted to do it on the loop. I wanted to have Tony Hawk like loop a board and then have it go into my anus. When you eventually perish, we'll immediately travel around the world and search for the 7 Dragon Balls. Oh, thank you so much. Anticipated, thank you for joining. Keith, am I skating tomorrow? The answer is maybe. Hit me up. Maybe, actually. If you could have any shoe sponsor, what company would you want and what would be your first colorway? I mean, I skate for FP right now, FP Footwear, and I like their shoes a lot. I would want a colorway like... Dude, my favorite colorway is just black shoes, white sole. And I don't think they actually make any shoes like that. But that's boring. Black shoes, white sole. And then I also like the color like a seafoam mint. Kind of, you know, like a teal, something like that. So maybe if that could be incorporated somehow. Maybe like black shoes, like a seafoam mint sole, maybe. Something like that would be kind of cool. I don't really know. Maybe one day. But anyway, my triggered story Oh wait, Tony Hawk loop a board and go near your anus. Now that's a dream for lots of people out there. Oh, I'll open your eyes, just like he opened a part of me. Your blend tricks are mind-blowing. Just with the kickflip to blend stall to kickflip out is some legendary stuff. You make everything look so easy. Well, thank you. I just kind of, that's like what I practiced a lot, because when I was younger, I liked blunt tricks. I thought they were cool. I watched a lot of, you know, like Day One, Haslam, Louis Barletta, like blunt kickflips I thought was like the coolest trick. So I just did those a lot growing up. Shout out to those three of my biggest inspirations. So that's just what I practice a lot. So thank you. Bro, through the loop, I know it'll be going Mach 10. Nose manny for your ender and ground control is so jacked. Dude, I forgot about that, Mike. That actually, Mike, have you been to that spot? The Queen Mary Bank? That was so scary for me. That was, I look back on it, I was like, dude, I did fakie tray into it too, and then nose mayo, like, I don't know. I probably wouldn't be able to do that these days. Costin 2s, those were sick. I had a pair of Costin 3s, I think, when I was younger. Remember Marilyn Manson redid that song from the original song? Oh, I do remember that, actually. My goal is to invent another type of manual by mixing a dragon pistol squat with a nose manual. What's a dragon pistol squat? Anyway, I have a lot of messages. I'm trying to read them all, so I apologize. If I miss your message and you want me to read it, just resend it later. But I'm trying to read them all, so I apologize if I do miss some of them. I'm just one scary man. The Jason is an impressive trick. What have been some of your worst real nut jobs you've got while skating? Just, you know, like landing pogo, which hasn't happened too much, knock on wood, but it's definitely happened more times than I wish happened. The grind shoes. You mean like soap shoes where you like grind rails on them? That sounds great, and I apologize for not remembering you were on FP. Hey, don't apologize for anything. Thank you for the question. Anyway, we have another donation from Keith Yamaguchi, aka Hello Kitty, in the chat. Let's see, Potato Jason. I don't have my potato costume on me, but I could do a potato trick. Dude, Mike, I know the Queen Mary Bank is so much steeper than it looks. It's like nose manual, and the video part looks so easy, but I feel like people need to go there in person to realize. I'm not saying it's the craziest trick ever or anything, but it's definitely like a lot scarier than it looks, I guess. I am a huge fan of Rodney Mullen. I actually started skating because of Rodney Mullen. He's the reason I started skating, and I was like trying to do freestyle tricks for my first year of skating. So that's how I know how to do some freestyle tricks, is from like the first year of skating. Wear a mirror shoes that reflect the sun and do one-footed rock. It'll make every people blind. That is an amazing idea, Cumin. You have the best ideas. Anyway, thank you so much, Keith Yamaguchi, for the donation. Let's see, Potato Jason. All right, you know what? We're going to go potato stance, rock to fakie. All right. Here we go. We're going to go potato stance, rock to fakie. Actually, we'll do switch rock to fakie, potato stance. I'm preparing. My microphone fell off because I was preparing potato stance. Hi, Nana. All right. This potato stance is obviously very dangerous. I think my shirt's too small. All right, you know what, Keith? Here we go. Here's potato stance, rock. Bah! Hold on. I got it this try. Potato stance, switch rock. Bah! Bah! That was for Keith Yamaguchi. Thank you, Keith. I love you, Keith. I love you. Oh, man. Yeah, hey, Nana. Everybody said hi, Nana. Nana said Anyang. The trucks I have on my skateboard were largely influenced by Day One. Are they like super loose? Also, yes, soap shoes don't exist anymore, but a new company called Epic Grind Shoes is a thing. Much better material too, and directed by parkour folk. What? I gotta check that out, man. Get them to send me a pair, incorporate into some skate tricks. Oh, you bought The Mutt off Amazon? Is that the book that Rodney Mullen wrote? I have a copy of that. My Braxton gave me a copy for Christmas a couple of years ago, and I never read it, but I have it. I need to read that. I think I definitely need to read that. Be careful. Thank you, Kalani. That's why I was doing it switch. So if I fell, I was going to fall on the side that where my wrist is not injured. No top bushing, double top washers. Ah, the Day One trucks. Potato Smith. Oh, that would be so hard considering fully squatted. I can't even move or do anything. My phone's about to die. I can't charge it right now. I hope you're still streaming, LMAO. Yo, Anthony, thank you. Hopefully I still will be streaming, but if not, thank you for at least joining for now. DeMills. What is that? Addison H. Bear. Anybody with the last name Bear, that makes me happy. Actually, I had a friend whose first name was Bear. Actually, I knew 2 people whose first name was Bear. Pretty awesome. I know somebody whose last name is Bear, but it's B-A-Y-E-R. But like that animal bear is like way sicker. Are you planning on doing some park after dark later so I can say more inappropriate things? Oh, I will most likely, yes, be doing some park after dark tonight. For those of you guys who don't know, I also stream on Twitch at nighttime, like 5 days a week normally. But it's not like this. It's different. I think last night I dressed up as Ozzy Osbourne and like bit the head off of a toy bat. Just stuff like that. Maybe that's not right of me, but we had a whole like tribute to him. I'm just at my computer hanging out and like watching skate videos and doing weird stuff. Oh my God, we have another, it's different. It's something special. Thank you, Rusty Roo. Even though I know who you are, but I still like saying your names differently on different platforms. Like when you were Dr. Naked Poops and then you changed to Greg's World Famous Hot Dogs. Now you're Rusty Roo. So in here, you're going to be Rusty Roo. Dude, we have another donation. Oh my gosh. Oh, Milani. This is just my backyard. This is my backyard skate park. It's not an actual skate park. It's just in my backyard, actually. We have a donation from Cumin. Oh my God, thank you so much, Cumin Lee. Swap roles with skateboard and do the skateboard. All right, so instead of the board going up and down and going into my genitals, I go up and down and go into the board's genitals. Great thinking. Epic Grind Shoes probably would send you a pair. They love seeing them used in all action sports. They're just nice, high quality shoes too. Oh, that's sick, COTC. I'll try and look into that. My buddy was like, remember that time he was taping stuff to his head when you raided? Oh my God. I don't know which time, because I tape stuff to my head on Twitch like all the time. Potatoes, balloons, carrots, bananas, a lot of things. Anyway, Bear is an OP name for real. It's a vibe for real. Oh man, yeah, I guess I just do tape too many things to my head, or not enough. I don't know. It's one of the two. Anyway, here you go. Here you go. For Cumin. Thank you for the donation, Cumin. Thank you for the donation. Are you ready? Actually, we'll start with me under the board. The skateboard said, ow. And then I want to do this too. Check this out, Cumin. Whoa. Whoa. You're impressed. You think I'm so cool. That was awesome. You think I'm so cool because I did that. And you're right. I am. Wow, Jason. Whoa. Wow. Oh my God. Thank you guys so much. And that is the question. Are we Cumin or are we Gregma? I don't think you really know how inspiring you are to local skaters in Hawaii. Addison, really? Thank you. I don't know. I didn't think I really was. So that's actually cool to hear. Thank you. That is awesome to hear. What are we saying here? Wow, whoa, best thing of life. I think you don't tape enough stuff to your head. Maybe in tonight's stream, I'll make the goal taping stuff to my head. I'll try and remember that because I need to tape more things to my head. Moondog. Po plus te equals toe. Balloons and not enough. Hey, balloons taped to the head are awesome. Potatoes taped to the head are awesome. Bananas, I've taped carrots, I've taped a bus to my head, Pokemon to my head, Pokemon cards to my head. What else have I taped to my head? I feel like it's so many things. But either way, are you alone because you got my interest? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, you said the amazing things that made me like you. Let's try and get a little bit of skating in because I haven't skated in so long. Let's just do some easy tricks here and see what feels good. Oh, I just want to get some exercise. I just want to get some exercise. Oh, and just hopefully not fall. That already was sketch. Oh my God. I get nice and warmed up here. Fakie 5-0. Maybe fakie 5-0 to fakie. It's just like, it's just some warm-up tricks. I got no speed, so maybe a 1 foot front rock. And let's see if a blunt first blunt fakie since I broke my wrist. Oh, okay. Front blunt. Maybe switch blunt. Oh yeah. I'm falling all different, so I'm trying to like protect my wrist at all costs. Hold on, my board fell into the abyss. Ooh, that felt good though. Just haven't done much skating at all since I broke my wrist, so that felt good. That felt good, guys. Even though I didn't really do any real tricks, feels good to skate again. Okay. Vaya con Dios, which means good luck. Thank you, Ryan. Oh, I mean, gracias. Gracias para vaya, la vaya. I'm hitting the rack. Everyone have a great night. Truman, thank you so much for joining. It was great to have you in here, Truman. Thanks for coming to hang out for a little bit. Blunt to Smith. I think I could get one of those to work. It's not gonna look good, but it never does. There we go. It never quite does. All right. Bluntes to Smithers. There we go. Yeah, haven't done any of these tricks in a very long time, so it feels just good to skate. Special boy. Thank you, Ryan. You're also a special boy. Okay? You're also a special boy. I would argue the most special of all the boys. Can I argue? Am I allowed to argue? Because I want to argue that. Okay, Flamingo COTC. Whew. All right. Let's see here. A little flamingo action. A little flamingo action, huh? I was gonna do all that stuff, but I realized I use my right hand and I can't do it because it's broken. So I tried to do it with my left hand, and that's why it looked like I had no idea what I was doing. So I'll just do a normal flamingo like that. Or maybe I'll do one of these. Yeah. Oh, I'm an idiot. I'm a scared little boy, afraid of the harsh realities of this world and this life. Okay. Did we just become best friends? Dylan Carter, what is up? How long in the stream are we? Dude, what's up, Dylan Carter? We're just getting warmed up, man. 44 minutes deep. We're 44 minutes in the stream. We're just getting warmed up, Dylan Carter. You are right on time, as you always are. Thank you, good sir. You're welcome, good sir. No, my mom says I'm very special. That's why I had to go to it. Yeah, exactly. We all had to go to those different classrooms. We all had to do it. It's because it was a good thing, right, Mom? Oh, that potato milk is so good. You know what we do with potato milk? We slap the potato milk and we sip. We give it a nice slap, okay? Wawa, yeah. Slap that like button, y'all. Thank you, COTC. A lot of slapping going on today. Mom knows best. Exactly, Rusty Roo. Mom always knows best. Cumin always knows breast. Flamingo back disaster. I used to do that. I think, yo, the first time I did flamingo back disaster was in a super old video part that came out in maybe, when was that video part? Maybe like 2006 when I was a little baby. I did it at Kaneohe Skatepark. Flamingo back disaster revert. I can't remember, but I don't even know what it's called. I think it's on YouTube. It's just called Jason Park. 180 kickflip to blunt. That's where it gets kind of risky because my wrist is broken. That's where it gets a little risky. Although I went to Kaneohe Skatepark the other day and did a kickflip back nose blunt 180. But that one is like a little less risky. Actually, no, I still hurt I fell on my wrist that day and I felt like an idiot trying to do a switch front foot impossible, blunt, nollie, shove it out. So I definitely got ahead of myself. I need to let my wrist heal more. Do flip disaster revert. I'm trying not to do things that'll hurt my wrist, you guys, because it is still broken. Who gives me cookies? Jason, have you seen a primo rock to fakie? I don't think it's been done. Primo rock to fakie. I don't think so. If anyone did it, it would be Killian Martin. But I don't, maybe he has, maybe he hasn't. Either way, primo, like what? Like go up the quarter pipe, go to primo when you're on the thing, and then go back in. I think if my wrist weren't broken, I think I could actually do that on the Nana Zone. When I get back from my trip, if I didn't hurt myself farther, remind me, I could maybe get that done on the Nana Zone. Primo rock to fakie sounds impossible. I think like if you just roll up, push it and primo in rock, and then push it back in, I think I could do that. But definitely not risking re-breaking my wrist because that's one that you like slip out like crazy on for sure. I was digging through YouTube and found an old local video that I grew up on. I was stoked, dude. Old videos and the nostalgia that comes with them are like some of the best things about skateboarding, watching old skate videos and getting that feeling, you know. Go full deformed wrist, my friend. I prefer to have full function of my wrist, but I appreciate the thought. Light tap. Yeah, just a little light tap. That sounds crazy, but also interesting. I feel like it would work. Killian, dude, Killian is super good. I feel like if anyone did that trick, it would be Killian Martin. But I don't know. Go DM him and ask him, because I ain't sure. Be careful for, yeah, I'm letting my wrist heal. I agree 100%. By the way, I think Killian Martin could do that trick. I think so too. The Nana Zone is too dangerous, Jason. Okay, this is like one of the most safe obstacles ever, but it's actually too dangerous for a primo rock to fakie for my wrist right now, if I had to say. Now I got to see the flamingo back disaster. Check my YouTube channel. I have a playlist that's all my old video parts, and it's a really old one, I think from like 2006 or 2005, and it's just called Jason Park. Or maybe it's like 2007. I don't really know. But the thumbnail is me rolling up to a 3-block, and I have like a green shirt with like a black long sleeve coming out of it, and it's like blue jeans filmed from behind. 5-0 judo fakie. I think I could do that, Cumin. Yeah, please remind me. Thank you, Moondog. Okay, 5-0 judo fakie. I could do that, I think. I don't want to say it. The older, the better. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. All right, Cumin, I think I could do this one for you. 5-0 judo to fakie. Yeah, that's pretty chill. Yeah. That was for you, Cumin. You lovable, kissable man. That's who you are and who you will always be. The skate park I grew up in was home for me. Growing up and moving through living life, nothing beats those days. Oh, dude, I know. I grew up at Kaneohe Skate Park, and I seriously would go there every day, all day. I would wake up on a weekend when I didn't have school and just go there and like skate for 8 hours straight, man. Those are great times. How are you with the freestyle classic trick, walk the dog? Dude, I'm terrible at walk the dog. I can do it, but I don't do it the right way. Like I do my feet do these weird pivot things, and it's just all wrong. Okay, I do it all wrong. Has anyone ever done a finger flip to a Smith grind on a handrail or a hubba? What do you mean, like caveman? Caveman finger flip board slide people have done, and I think someone did a ollie finger flip board slide down a handrail. I might be wrong, but no, there's no way anybody's done it to Smith or anything. There's no way. Wow, it looks so easy to you. I probably just got lucky, human, okay? Our park opened 2006, was there every damn day. Dude, that is amazing, man. Hometown skate parks are like the best thing. I still go to my hometown skate park, Kaneohe Skate Park, and like, it's still my favorite skate park in the entire world, by far. Use 2 boards for 1 flamingo and 1 for blunt. Human, I'm sorry, but I only have my 1 skateboard on me today, and I feel like I would get smoked. Our hero got stamina, not anymore. The new girl video is superb. I just watched it earlier today, and it was really good. You know, it's funny, the last few girl videos that came out, or like, I don't know what's girl or chocolate or whatever, all the Crail Tap videos, the last few that came out, I didn't really like. But this one that came out, Splinter, I liked a lot. I actually thought it was a really good video. Shout out girl, the Splinter video, thought it was awesome. I actually really enjoyed it. Seeing Corey Kennedy have a trick in there, oh my God, that made me so happy. That made me very, very happy to see Corey Kennedy have that trick. That was probably my favorite thing in the whole video. That and Rick McCrank having a surprising amount of tricks also made me very happy. And like high quality tricks too. It's not like Rick McCrank, oh, he's still skating, he's still trying his best. No, it was really good stuff. Dude, look how dirty my ramp is. This is from Cumin. This is from trying your trick where I slid into the board. Oh my God, the shirt is like ruined now. Well, it's not ruined, I'll just wash it. But Simon Bannerot is the new Tosh Townend. I could see that in the way they look. Finger flip caveman variation. I know finger flip caveman board slides have been done a million times. One of the old Zero filmers used to do that trick, and he did it blindfolded on King of the Road. He was blindfolded and did finger flip caveman board slide down a handrail in King of the Road. Really crazy. Yeah. But to like Smith or anything, I don't think so. That would be crazy though. I've never seen it to anything except for board slide. Yeah, you had the same feeling. It did feel like OG Crail, which is crazy. I don't know what they changed, because the last few videos I was like, nah, it's not really hitting. But something about this recent one, man, it was awesome. You are a wonderful skate park. Azu, what's up? Thank you. The best of all the parks, the one, the myth, the legend, the Jason of all the potato parks. Hope everyone is faring well. It's always wonderful seeing everyone. Thank you, Azu. Thank you. Always with the positivity and the kind words. Thank you, Azu. Dude, McCrank is your favorite girl guy? Dude, McCrank is the best. Rick McCrank, legend. All his video parts were so good. Dude, still killing it. Really, really crazy. Dude, Malto too. Malto having footage. And it was like good footage too. Well, Malto's an interesting one because he's still super young. So, like, I always thought it was weird, like, that he stopped putting out video parts. I think it was like a Stefan Janoski, a case like that, where maybe he just made enough money that he felt like he didn't have to, which was a bummer. But dude, he's still young. He's still super good. He still got it, you know? Let me see. I want to see someone do a finger flip caveman into a feeble or crook. Crook would be insane. Even feeble would be crazy. I seen Julian Lewis try to primo grind a square rail and just saw a random clip of someone primo grind a fat round rail. Oh yeah, Mowgli just did it. I mean, he didn't really, well, I guess he grinded a little bit, but that was really cool that he did that. I want to see someone like do it, but like lock in and like actually grind a rail. That being said, Mowgli's was super sick. Super stoked that he did it. I think he tried like 25 days in a row or something. Well, not in a row, but 25 days he dedicated to learning it. He finally did it. Huge shout out Mowgli. Dude, freaking really fulfilling the dream, you know? I want to see next somebody, yeah, like do it on a square rail and grind it like a foot or two or something would be so sick. But huge shout out Mowgli. His was awesome. Janoski lucked out with his shoe. Dude, exactly. He lucked out with his shoe and then he just stopped skating because he made a bunch of money. Really crazy. You watched a lot of Mowgli Tried? That's sick, dude. Yeah, I'm stoked that Mowgli got it, man. Yeah, it was more like a primo kiss the rail that he did, but still really hard to do what he did. Malta used to bang out these hammer willy grinds. Did he really? Jeremy Rogers sacking on a rail to an ice cream tune. Oh my God. Yeah, right. One of the best videos ever made. Jeremy Rogers sacking to that song. And then the filmer's like, oh my God. Holy shit. And then Michael Jackson's like, whoa! That whole video is like a classic, man. It takes 4 hours to complete. Dude, I'm too late in the chat. Spike Jonze wasn't involved from what I saw in the credits. That's weird because maybe that's why it was better then, but also like he was involved in Yeah Right, which was super good. I don't really know. That was also 20 years ago. I don't know anything about anything anymore, you guys. Jeremy Rogers can still rip. I haven't seen him skate recently. That's cool to know though. I didn't know that. Bushwiggerman, hope your recovery is one that propels you forward. And unlike paradoxes, you're most welcome. Hope you know that you are enough. Chat, know that you are also beautiful. Thank you, Azu Gabu. Always so positive, man. I do you on a square rail. Oh my God, Soapworthy Productions. Oh my gosh, thank you. Oh my gosh, thank you. Yeah. Oh, Malto had a reconstructed ankle. Oh, that's what happened to him? Oh. Oh, well, in that case, that sucks. And I'm glad that he's still skating because he's still extremely good at skateboarding. The truth is out there. I heard the truth will set you free, but I'm still, despite all my rage, I'm still just a rat in a cage. I need the truth. Will someone please provide it to me? Oh my God, you'd love to reconstruct my ankle. Yeah, then what would you do? Then what would you do? Let me take a little skate break, do a little more tricks here. Even though nobody actually wants that. I don't care. I don't care. Maybe just nobody wants me to get hurt. Which is probably the smart thing to worry about. Half cab blunt. Ooh, first one I've done since I broke my wrist. Oh, it feels so good to skate again. Switch 50. Oh, I miss skateboarding so much, for real. For realsies. Really missed skateboarding. Even just doing like easy tricks feels so good. Man, I love skateboarding. I love skateboarding so much. But it makes me the worst psychopathic maniac. I bang my board, but it comes skateboarding. But it's like, those two don't equal. You know when you add, you've got the equation? When I skateboard, I lose all consciousness. No way, conscience. I can't deal with skateboarding. I can't deal with skateboarding. Oh, man. I'll give a kiss to whoever understands that reference to what I was just saying. Dang, oh, Mike Pake. Mwah. Oh, you get that kiss. Hell yeah. One of my favorite childhood videos, DBS Skate More. Oh, man. Dress up like Shredder this Halloween, which is in 100... What's in 100 days? Nana and I have our Halloween video idea already, though. Shredder's a great idea, though. Smith frontside flip. I used to be able to do that on ledges. Oh, Mizu Paints. What's up? Yo, we got a Mizu Paints. Hell yeah. Yeah, right. Baker 3, Flip Sorry era. During that time, the skate videos were different. What else came out during that time? Dude, absolutely. They were way more... They were just... They had such a feeling to it. Like the editing, the filming, just the vibe of them, the skateboarding level. It's just... It hits in a more permanent way than current skate videos. Yeah, right. Sorry, Baker 3, Almost Round 3, Medic Madi, DVS Skate More. Dude, those videos just hit like no other. Oh, cheese and crackers was so good. I know. The Cloud Roth. What's up, Cloud Roth? Just noticed you're on a skateboard. Yeah, I had the skateboard in the house and just decided to skate this one because it wasn't in my car trunk. I never had a skate park in my small hometown. My dad built me a launch ramp that I use as a quarter pipe and a small PVC rail. All the kids came to my house. I launched up onto my porch on a bike. Yo, that is the best, man. Just like building stuff when you're younger, skating, whatever. My skate park growing up was like my parents' neighborhood, like finding curb cuts and like awling out of little curbs, like they were kickers. You know, like there's the gap in between the sidewalk curb. There's a little drain water gap, and then the road starts. That was like a gap for me. You know, like going up neighbors' driveways and doing like tricks to fakie. That was like, oh, that was the best. The original Battle at the Barracks. I would stay up until midnight to see the games of skate. Dude, the original Battle at the Barracks was so sick. Because you know what was cool about the original Battle at the Barracks games? Even like Battle at the Barracks 2 and 3. It was like, it was just your favorite pro skaters playing skate and seeing how good they were at flatland. You'd be surprised someone you thought was like the best sucked at flatland. Other times it was somebody you thought would like was gonna suck and they were incredible at flatland. Dude, they were so, and you didn't even care really who won. I mean, sometimes you did, but you just wanted to see your favorite pro skaters play games of skate. The original 3 Battle of the Barracks. Now, it's about trying to have the best games. So you have all these skaters that like, they're nobody's favorite skater. They don't even have video parts and they just train at flatland. You know, it's kind of, that's not talking about Jamie Griffin. I'm not trying to talk crap on Jamie Griffin. He's sick. If you guys think that's about him, it's not. Jamie Griffin is super sick. But yeah, there's all these skaters they put in now just because they're really good at flat, and they just, all they do is like train at flatland, and they don't have like video parts. They, you know, people only know them from Battle of the Barracks. And it's almost like, it used to be sicker because it wasn't about just training for Battle of the Barracks. It was just like you wanted to watch your favorite skaters play each other. You know, it was like, oh my gosh, like Chris Cole versus Mike V, or, you know, like, dude, you'll have like Mike Mo versus Billy Marks and all these things. Like Jerry Sue was in it, Heath Kirchard. It was so sick. And it doesn't matter if they weren't the best flatland skaters. It was just so cool to see. It was like Super Smash Bros. You know, you want to see that ultimate crossover. Busenitz versus Cole. Oh my God, Busenitz versus Cole. That game was legendary. The back 3 kickflips, just, dude, so sick. That was Battle of the Barracks 2, right? I think that was for real all time. Curb Wars is where it's at. Yo, yeah, Curb Wars is sick. I enjoy watching. I haven't seen that many episodes, but the ones I've seen were super fun to watch, actually. 100% agree. Hell yeah, Cloud Roth. I wonder where the Barracks will release the new establishment. I have no idea. They drank their own Kool-Aid. Dude, Rob Dyrdek. Yeah, I remember he kept trying to fakie double flip and he couldn't do it. Am I tripping, or was that like a thing about Rob Dyrdek's game? He kept trying to fakie double flip. Mine is Pili La'au Skate Park. Whoa! Is that, that's Waianae Skate Park, right? Like Pili La'au Skate Park? Is that Waianae? I actually think Waianae Skate Park is one of the best skate parks on the entire island, to be completely honest. Like your wheels suck, you need to search for hard ground. Dying to Live, oh my God, Dying to Live. One of the best videos of all time. One of the first videos I watched as well. Barracks killed it at that time. I know Bangins recruits Battle Commanders is so sick. Mason, I got this. Here comes the airplane. Dude, Benny Fairfax. You know what's crazy? They turned Benny Fairfax pro for stereo, I'm pretty sure, just because he did good at Battle at the Barracks. Like, Benny Fairfax, he wasn't really that relevant. Like, he was, like, people knew who he was. He wasn't that relevant, though. And then he started winning all the Battle at the Barracks games. And then before the finals, they turned him pro, I'm pretty sure because of his performance at Battle at the Barracks. That's the impact that it used to have. It was so freaking sick, dude. Oh, man. My dream was always to, like, film at the original Barracks and get, like, a recruit or something. And then, so when I was with Ground Control, we won the United Nations 3 contest. So we were actually the first people ever to film a video at the new Barracks. And I was so bummed. I was actually, I mean, I wasn't bummed. It was a cool opportunity. But I was like, come on, I want to film at the old barracks. That's like the one I grew up watching. And then they're like, we got this new barracks. And we were the first crew to film a video at the new barracks. And it just, no videos at the new barracks hit the same. Like those battle commanders, those recruits, they just didn't hit the same like the old barracks. You know what I mean? Just my opinion. Some people might disagree with me. Yo, we got a donation from Dylan Carter. Oh my God, thank you so much, Dylan Carter. Holy crap. Top 3 favorite skate parts and why? Dude, thank you so much, Dylan Carter, for the very kind donation. Top 3 favorite parts and why? Thank you so much, Dylan Carter. Number 1 video part of all time. Okay, I think I got a top 3. Wow, that actually came pretty quickly. In no order. I don't know if you want me to order them, otherwise I won't. PJ Ladd, Wonderful Horrible Life. Probably the video part I've watched the most in my entire life. Well, that or number 2. PJ Ladd's Wonderful Horrible Life. I just think it's timeless. The filming, the vibe, it showed like a fun side of skating while also actually being the best. And at the time, he wasn't that well known of a skater. He just kind of blew up because of his raw talent. It showed that like at the time you had to be somewhere, like you had to be in LA or know the right people, but he just blew up based purely on talent. And it was so sick. The song, the pulp song, the lines he was doing, the technical tricks, you could just tell he was a huge skate nerd. And PJ Ladd's Wonderful Horrible Life, easily top 3 parts for me. Number 2, Day One song, almost round 3. I know some people might say his skateboard part they liked more, which was amazing, but I was a sucker for Day One round 3. It was just like his, like, skateboard was his more like creative street spots, and round 3 was like his technical tricks. Like you could tell like he had like a list or like he had a trick that he really wanted to do. So I loved that because I'm all about like dream tricks, dream combos. And, you know, like you could tell he put a lot of time into it. You know, fake inward heel manual, fakey varial heel out, tray nose manual, nollie tray out, switch tray nose manual, fakey tray out. Just, it was so sick. I don't know, a nollie tray manual tray out, I think as well. Man, just such an iconic part for me with that Killer song. Just, man, it gets me in the feelings every single time. PJ Ladd, Wonderful Horrible Life, Day One song, almost round 3. Third part, Go Miyagi video nasty. That was a video that genuinely changed the way that I skateboard. And I don't know, hopefully this microphone's all right. Go Miyagi and video nasty. It changed the way I look at skateboarding. I think it was so rare. I think skateboarding, like obviously everybody loves skateboarding, but a lot of people, they find these influences and they try to copy them, you know, like Dylan Reeder, one of the greatest of all time, had a million Dylan clones. Everybody's, you know, like showing their ankles, you know, tucking in their wife beaters, trying to look like Dylan, and with the dress shoes. You know, you had a bunch of P-Rod clones. You had a bunch of, you know, like, skateboarding is a culture where it's so based on what's trendy and trying to emulate other people. It's like a culture based on, you know, well, it's not based on it, but it's heavily influenced by other skaters. Everybody's like trying to be somebody, trying to emulate somebody, copy someone's tricks. Go Miyagi Video Nasty was so far in its own direction. There was nothing else that had ever been done like that. And not only that, I think like you have really talented skaters that have no creativity. Then you have, sometimes you'll get a creative skater that's not talented. Go Miyagi was the perfect mix of both. I mean, you see it rarely. You see it like your Chris Haslams and your Louis Barlettas. So rare, but Go Miyagi, man, he went so far in the direction. He was doing potato rolls in the grass. You know, he's doing like a trick where the board goes between his legs and he's shaking it like a penis. But it's like also all technically difficult things. The filming works so well with it. God, that to me changed my life, honestly. Those 3 video parts changed my life. PJ Ladd, Wonderful Horrible Life, Day One, Round 3, Go Miyagi Video Nasty. That's my top 3. Thank you for your donation, Dylan Carter. I think Japanese skateboarding in general, dude, no, it's very creative and smooth. Sorry, I missed the chat. I was kind of like Just going off there. Mount Rushmore, exactly. My Mount Rushmore, Go Miyagi, Daewon, PJ Ladd, Louis Barletta. Maybe that's my Mount Rushmore, something like that. Would be cool to throw. I mean, I'm not even gonna say because there's like a million other people that I could put on there. Let me see here. Happy Medium guys got to skate the old barracks. They did. Well, the Happy Medium guys skated the old barracks like I think Josh Hawkins and John Mata did. And they had some of the best tricks at the old barracks. Josh Hawkins did, I think he did gazelle spin lip slide down the handrail, like back 270 board, but with a shove it in it. John Mata did one of the craziest gap wall rides ever done at the old barracks. Yeah, they killed it, dude. Sorry, I'm going back up in the chat. PJ still kills it. Yes, he does. Anything Haslam, Jimmy Carlin. Oh my God, Jimmy Carlin was amazing. He was one of my favorite skaters as well. The entire Bega Suck video, I agree. Almost round 2 and 3, they were legendary. Dude, yeah, never forget about PJ Ladd. He's the sickest. I feel like talent and tremendous editing used to be more of a high standard back then. Dude, I agree, Kill Me Gnarly. I totally agree, and thank you. The wrist is slowly getting better. I can tell all those had an influence on your style. Hell yeah, Go is a legend. Cough Burl, dude. Yeah, absolutely, man. Now we have giant pants clones. Yes, yes, we do. Dylan clones. Dude, every kid at the skate park who has a wobbly ollie, but they can, impossible. I know, dude. The Dylan clones were crazy. Lance Mountain said it best, we're out playing skateboarders. I never heard that quote, but that's so funny. I'm glad other people love skateboarding the same way I do. Dude, skateboarding is like the sickest thing about life. I genuinely believe that. For me, anyway. Grayson Fletcher is so sick. He's really nice, too. I hung out with him in Hawaii. Super nice guy. Dude, nobody has rail balance like Go Miyagi. Exactly. It's like unworldly. You're talentless, you'll admit. I'll admit you're beautiful, and don't say that. Daewon has to be in everyone's top 10 favorite skateboarders of all time. He's my top 10 favorite. Dude, Daewon is just like... He might be the most talented skater to ever live. I mean, like, there's different niches. You know, you have your rail skaters, you have your manual skaters, your ledge skaters. But in terms of, like, taking their ability and being the best at that genre of skateboarding, I'd say, like, Daewon and Shane O'Neill maybe are the two best skaters. I mean, it's hard to say. There's like I said, there's so many different ways to measure talent. But I'd say Daewon's probably the best skateboarder of all time. But that's just my opinion, you know? Everybody's got a different one. Mike Vallely was interesting street skater. Mike V was funny. I like the stuff in Elementality. I've never skated with Antoine Dixon. Loved his Baker 3 part, obviously. But no, never got to skate with him. Didn't Mike V destroy his ankle and end up with his non-popping style? Is that what happened to him? I had no idea. Yo, we got Legend of Rick G in here. That's a beautiful top 3, beautiful reasons to. Skating is about creative exploration and rhythmic grace. And the way it's filmed and the aspects of self that it awakens is really what a top 3 is. Dude, Rick G, what, very well put. Thank you for sending that. Absolutely agree with that. I've been traveling alone on remote islands for months. I didn't realize how listening to a live would help me feel sane. Thank you, Luke. That's so sick. That's crazy. You've been traveling alone on remote islands for months. Is that for like work? Or is that just like what you do for fun? But either way, dude, thanks for tuning in. It's funny because like I would always feel like it's interesting that I'm here literally alone in my backyard. You guys are, you know, like all over the world. But it's like we're all just hanging out together, which is kind of the funny thing about like this day and age and like YouTube and live streaming. It's like, it's literally like we're all just hanging out together. It's kind of sick, you know what I mean? What happened to Jimmy Carlin? I think he got kicked off of Enjoy and then nothing really happened to him. He got on Friendship for a little bit and then kind of fizzled. I mean, he probably wasn't getting paid much from Friendship. Wasn't he on like Etnies for a bit or something? I don't even remember, but I think he's a school teacher now, but he still skates. I think he's in San Diego. He's still very good at skateboarding. Chris Jocelyn, easily top jumper. In terms of more variety, yes. Top jumper ever, though, I got to go with my boy Jaws. Top jumper of all time. He is Mr. Park now. Show him some respect. That's so funny. Have you ever seen the Korean aggressive inline skating movie called The Aggressives? No, I haven't. Is it good? That sounds awesome. Josh Hawkins front lip sugarcane. Yeah, in the Powell United Nations. Man, that Powell team was the sickest, dude. Like Josh Hawkins, Aldrin Garcia, Jordan Hoffert, dude. Mark Sushu was on back then. But I'm mainly like Josh Hawkins, Aldrin Garcia were like so sick. Derek Elmendorf, man, that era of Powell for me was my favorite. I mean, that's probably wrong because the OG Powell from way back was probably sickest, but that was before my time. So for me personally, that era Powell was like, oh, so sick. I love Go's bike stuff recently. Dude, yeah, his bike footage he posts on Instagram is amazing. Kill a top 3. Hey, thank you so much. Hell yeah. I was so sad to see Jimmy Carlin disappear. He made skateboarding look so fun. His talent is insane. Dude, Jimmy Carlin had the craziest pop. Great trick selection. He was so good. He did fakie hard flip switch manual on the Santa Monica courthouse. Insane. If you're a skater, it alters your brain. You look at everything like a spot. I know, dude. Like, everywhere I go, I'm like on a train, traveling, just looking for spots. On a bus, looking for spots. It's a form of brain damage, okay? Yeah, he does jump off like mountains like a two-stair. Chris Dawson. Gon said it best. We're looking for a way to defeat boredom. This is true. You know what's crazy? I'm never really bored anymore. As a child, I feel like I used to get bored a lot. But as an adult, I'm never really bored. I mean, maybe it's because if I have nothing to do, I'll just watch skate videos. But yeah, I feel like, or maybe it's just I'm getting older and time is more precious. I don't know. Dude, Mark Sushu, he was in PVWHL. He had a guest trick in someone's part. He did the 5-0 tray. Oh no, that wasn't PVWHL. That was, yeah, that was Powell Fun. That was Powell Fun. He did 5-0 tray flip out on the out ledge. Was it Aldrin Garcia's part? Maybe it was Aldrin Garcia's part. I'm tripping, dude. If you're bored, then you're boring. Harvey Danger. I like that. Can you shrimp tray? I tried it before. I can shrimp flip. I think I did shrimp tray, but I landed regular footed. Like, I can't land back in shrimp. But yeah, Powell Fun, dude. 5-0 tray was so sick. Baby Mark Sushi was amazing. He did hard flip back tail, big spin out, I think, when he was a little baby. Fun story. Not a story, but fun fact. Mark Sushu was the first Braille rider. Remember Aaron Cairo's Braille skateboarding? Mark Sushu, I think, was the first person besides Aaron that he had in his videos, I believe. Fun little fact. He was a part of Braille. Looking for spots, true stories, exactly. Movie is sick. Hey, I'll check out that Korean movie. That sounds awesome. Maybe Nana's seen it. What's up, Bridget Trips? How's it going? Zach Doling just got a pro model. That's cool. Zach Doling is super good at skateboarding. That's awesome. Good for him, man. Hell yeah. You ever watch the Y-Town Playas from Japan? What is that? Okay. 50-50 vision. You had a bag of hot nuts. What is that referring to? Jimmy had one of the best songs in a part of all time. Dude, the safety dance, that whole video was amazing. Feed the Need. Tremendously underrated skate video. Caswell Berry's part, Jimmy Carlin's part, dude, freaking Stu Graham's part, Corey Duffel's part, John Rattray. Like, what an all-star lineup of Cyrus Feed the Need. The soundtrack was fantastic. The filming and editing was really good. I think it was Russell Houghton or Houghton. I don't know how to say his name. But that video was so good. Absolutely. When I met Jaws recently, I thought of you, legendary Jason, since I knew you guys are good friends. I got him to sign a Hungry Burger Yu-Gi-Oh card and gave him a pumpkin sticker I made of my channel logo. Yo, that's awesome. That's super cool. Jaws is one of the nicest people I've ever met in my entire life. I consider him a close friend. He's seriously one of the nicest people alive and one of the best skateboarders of all time. I love him very much. How's my wrist? It's getting better. I think it's still broken because it still hurts, but every couple days I feel it getting better. So I'm just trying to take care of it, and hopefully my wrist will be healed up soon. Let me see, what do we got here? He was kinder than I could ever imagine. I was stunned by just how cool and chill the legendary Jaws was and is. Dude, he's, for being one of the best skaters alive, he's so down to earth. He's like, dude, he's just like the coolest guy. Like, he lets me stay with him whenever I go to Arizona. We just like play Tetris or like play Mario Party and talk about skateboarding. Like, he's so freaking cool, dude. He's seriously like the nicest guy. Tomasello, oh, Matt Tomasello. Yeah, Matt Tomasello, in terms of doing his own thing, so incredible at skateboarding. Just really like has his own mindset, has his own creativity. I love all his video parts. Matt Tomasello, all his video parts are so good. Power Suck, Sink Juice, dude, all of them, amazing. Hopefully healing up soon. Yeah, I hope so. Whatever the Ride Channel, the YouTube channel was Barrick's competition during those days. Dude, it was sick. Ride Channel was like Ride Channel, Barrick's, Thrasher, and Transworld. They were all like doing their own thing. I don't know what happened. I think they just lost funding or something. But Ride Channel to me was the sickest. They had so much good content. Oh, Spencer Nuzzi, yeah, he was the Ride Channel guy. It was so awesome. And they showcased so much cool skateboarding from around the world. Ride Channel was amazing. What have you got here? Yo, what's up, Fabian? Jason's going to rub one out the day his wrist heals. Oh, man. I'm gonna tear right through this thing. I want to hit the one gas station near me because there's a giant bank in the parking lot. It's right across the street from the speed trap. Yo, giant banks are like one of the funnest things to skate ever. Got a jet. Yo, COTC, thanks for coming and joining the live stream and hanging out. Man, are you going on tour anytime soon? Not tour, but I'm going to Colorado soon to host a week of skate camp with Square State Skate. If you have kids that skateboard and they want to hang out with me for a week, hit up Square State Skate in Colorado. And then after that, I'm going to LA for a few days to hang out in LA and do some filming. So I'll be in Colorado and LA. Not really a tour, but I will be traveling, and I'm very, very excited for all of that. It's like 1,000% chance of bust. Ah, that's a bummer when the best skate spot is like 100% kick out. I had wrist surgery. Now I use wrist guards whenever I skate. That is smart to do. This is actually the first time I broke my wrist. Although it turns out it wasn't even it was like a bone in my hand, like right around here, that I broke. But I mean, whatever. I could barely move my wrist. Dude, free lunch was such a great segment. Free lunch was so cool. Ride Channel introduced me to so many big names now. I remember seeing John D'Lo for the first time on a segment called Shredded Cards. Oh my God. Shredded Cards was so sick. I missed that show. My dream, dude, my dream was to like have the editing on Shredded Cards was so sick. And it's so funny. I sent a submission because I wanted to be on Shredded Cards. John D'Lo's was amazing, by the way. I remember his. I sent a submission to get on Shredded Cards, and they emailed me back. They're like, hey, what's up, Jason? Like, nah, dude, like, we can't put you on Shredded Cards. Like, do you want to just have like a video part with us or something? And because they were just like, nah, you're like too big for this or whatever. And I didn't think so because I thought the editing was so sick. Plus you get a little payout too, dude. It was so sick. Exactly, the editing like a video game. I was like, just give me this section, give me the Shredded Cards section segment. But man, that thing was so awesome. Kickflip or heel flip? I like kickflips more, but certain heel flip variations I like more. Like I like back heels. They feel better for me than backside flips. Frontside flips feel better than front heels for me. I like, I don't know. But on terms of flat, what I like more, what feels better for me, probably my kick flips. My kick flips suck, but my heel flips really suck. So I'll just say kick flips. But I like both of them. I think they're great tricks. Shout out Lindsey Robertson. The mouth in the beginning of free lunch. Dude, I know that that dude eating that sandwich was like really crazy. But yeah, I always like a heel flipper, like Kairi Netsuke, Lindsey Robertson, people that heel flip more than kick flip, I always thought was refreshing. I had a friend, Micah, growing up. He's still my friend. He's still good at skating, but he could like not really kickflip, but he could just heel flip everything. And heel flip was like easy for him. And I always thought it was so sick. You're a heel flipper too. Hell yeah. That's awesome, Timothy. Let's talk about what? Let's talk about what? All right, I'm gonna take a little skate break. You can't heel flip, dude. It's like there's always people who are good at kick flips and not heel flips, or good at heel flips and not kick flips. It's rare somebody's good at both. Let's take a little skate break. I need a little exercise here, you guys. Need a little exercise. I need it. A little grindage. And try not to hurt myself, because that would suck. Oh, skateboarding. Oh, I miss skateboarding. Having a broken wrist sucks, guys. Word of advice, don't break your wrist. It's not fun. Has there ever been an obviously doable flip trick that you've never been able to do? I've done all the basics on flat at least once. I guess in terms of the 360s and stuff, I've never done nollie front three heel flip on flat. I've kind of done them over hips, but that's like cheating. It's like 270. Nollie front three heel, never done that on flat. Never done nollie big spin inward heel. Never done that, or switch big spin inward heel. Yeah, I would say, and I'm very bad at switch hard flips. That trick is actually very, very hard for me. Oh my God, we got a donation from Dylan Carter for a ho-ho plant. Dude, there's no way I could do, I have a broken wrist. But thank you so much, Dylan Carter, for that donation. Is there something else I could do for you, Dylan Carter? Because I have a broken wrist. Plus, I can't even ho-ho even if I didn't have a broken wrist. Mahalo nui, thank you lots. Yo, thank you so much, Addison. Thank you for joining. Crazy is Japanese and white and looks like not that. Wait, Neen is Japanese and white? Are you serious? I had no idea. Lindsay went to Mystery and disappeared. Absolutely. Neen is Japanese and white. I had no idea, dude. I mean, I guess I don't know what he does look like, but I didn't know he was that. That's awesome. Dude, what's a trick you've never done but could be a matter of just a few tries with commitment? Oh, I could think of a bunch. Well, not a bunch, but it's funny because I used to, you said LOL JK. Yo, Dylan Carter, well, thank you so much for the donation, man. So I used to have a phase where I would go to Kaneohe Skatepark and every day I needed to learn a new trick, at least one new trick. And I did it for like a couple of months. And it was pretty easy because like, there are some tricks that are so bad that you've just never tried, but you could do. So like here, let's do one right now. For example, Legend of Rick G, a trick I've never done, but could be just a matter of a few tries with commitment. So obviously I'm not gonna do it on a flat. I would take something on a quarter pipe and I would just try to combine a few tricks that I can do. And like, okay, maybe my wrist is broken, so I can't do flip tricks. That takes out some of it. But I would say, for example, I guess I would do like backside 50-50, like axle stall, then go to blunt to fakie. Like that. I've never done that, but I think I could do it. Actually, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe that was a bad example, but let's try. I've never done axle stall to blunt to fakie, but I feel like maybe I could do it. Let's see. That actually might be a bad example. That actually might be harder than I think. Oh, no, see, that's what I mean. You just take a trick that you know, like tricks that you're comfortable with and then combine them. For example, then I could go like, oh, axle stall, blunt, and then pivot. I mean, I touched the wall, but you get the idea, right? And then it's like easy to do tricks you've never done. There, I mean, that still sucked. But There we go. So you can just kind of like combine tricks. Like, okay, well that's not one, but you know, that's a cool thing about skateboarding is if you want to learn a new trick, you don't even need like the talent. You just need like the right thought process to learn a new trick. You know what I mean? And that's the coolest thing about it. Like I could probably learn a new trick every day for a year, but they would be terrible tricks, you know, that aren't really practical, right? Why can't you do flip tricks with a broken wrist? Because I don't want to like slip out or land primo and just like, it's more of a risk when I'm flipping my board that I'll like land primo or slip out. I just don't want to risk it. I'm traveling soon. Hey man, what's your favorite trick? Can you do it right now? I have 3 favorite tricks. I love like blunt kick flips, nose manual tricks, but I can't really do any of those except for a nose manual right now. But those are probably my 3 favorite. How are you discovered? One day, my dad, he did something to my mom, and 9 months later, they discovered me. I popped out into the world. I shot out like a cannon. And then they said, your name is Jason. I said, okay, mama. Jason was found in a box inside a skate shop. Dude, LOL, I love you so much. Thank you, Rick G. Dude, you're the best, man. I just designed a new skateboarding game that encourages this very experience over and over in a single game. What? That sounds awesome. Back wheelie to fakie. I feel like maybe I've done that, actually. Laser flip Manny would be hard. I've done 360 hard flip to manual. I actually don't think I've done laser flip manual, though I feel like that'd be easier. I think Albert Nyberg did laser flip manual, kick flip out in his recruit. And I think Mark Johnson did laser flip manual in his yeah right part, interestingly enough. And I'm sure there's more out there. One trick I nailed before I took a break from skateboarding is pretty nasty. A coping truck stand. How did you get into that, Kevin? Like, there's got to be a way. How did you get into that? I'm wondering. That's pretty wild, though. But yeah, like the whole, that's why skateboarding's so sick. Like inventing, well, not inventing, that's the wrong word. Learning new tricks that you've never done. It's like you don't really, like, yeah, you need some sort of skill, but it's more just like you need to think about a trick you've never done and like just have the right mindset, because there are so many tricks that are like, yeah, not that difficult, but nobody wants to do them because they're just so stupid, you know? Honestly, I couldn't tell you. I was skating, trying random stuff, and I somehow landed it. Oh, that's sick. He was discovered by the police with Jason. Oh my God. The game is called NBD. Oh, that's awesome. You got to skate with David Gravett. You are meant to be together. I skated with him one time. He came to Hawaii, and we filmed a video at the worst skate park together. He was super cool. And I don't know when I would ever link up with him again, but I would love to one day, because he was like really nice guy. Yeah, really enjoyed hanging out with him. He's a good dude. It was a pure fluke. That's sick. David Peterson with the skating and the potato. Wait, what island are you on? I'm on Oahu, Dookie. I am on Oahu. And yeah, love it here. I love all the islands though. Kauai is super beautiful. Maui, I've probably been to the least, but I love Maui. Big Island, maybe my favorite island outside of Oahu. Like Hilo side is so sick. Love Island. Yeah, I also like Love Island. I'm from Love Island. Dang it, I was gonna say if you were on Maui, my sisters live there. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I've been to Maui only, I don't know, like once or twice, but Maui's awesome. I would love to go back. Yeah, I'm on Fantasy Island. I don't even know what that reference means, but yes, Omizu Paints. Absolutely. Maui's my favorite. I like it because it's not built up as much as the others. That's true. Well, Oahu is probably built up the most, and then Maui is probably the second most built up, I would say. And then Big Island. Well, actually, Maui and Big Island depends what you mean by built up. They both have their areas that are quite built up. And then Kauai probably is built up the least. They're all great, though. I think every island has so many amazing things about them. Yeah, no, Maui is so awesome. Like, I know my favorite thing about all the Hawaiian islands are all the countrysides. Like the super touristy spots of each island are by far the worst parts of each island, in my opinion. But I mean, they're still cool though. But like I live on Oahu, so like Waikiki, like locals don't go there. Like we just don't go there. But some people, they fly to Hawaii and they stay. You stay in Waikiki because that's where all the hotels are. But some people come to Hawaii and they stay in Waikiki and they think that's what Hawaii's like. It's like, no, that's Waikiki is totally different from the rest of the island. But I don't blame people for staying there because that's where all the hotels are. You pretty much have to unless you're going to like North Shore or Ko'olina. But yeah, it's like you got to like get out and experience the island. You can't just stay in Waikiki, you know. Not saying there's Waikiki's bad. It's not bad. It's just not like the rest of the island, I guess. Yeah, bro, I stay at my sister's house. Dude, exactly. Exactly, dude. I have to go to, yo, Wholesomeness, thank you for joining the stream, man. It was great to see you. Idea for a skate trick, hang onto the board like a zip line. I think William Spencer tried to do something like that. I think he couldn't land it, but he was trying to do a trick where he was like holding it on, like using it like a zip line. And he was trying to land it. I don't think he could, but the fact that he tried it was amazing. Hawaii deserves their own NBA team. I don't think we could compete though. I don't think we'd be on much of the same level. Only thing I know about Hawaii is that there's a fish called the humu humu nuku nuku apua. Yeah, that fish. I mean, everybody that grew up here, they know that humu humu nuku nuku apua is like the funnest fish name to say. My grandparents lived on the side of Punchbowl. Oh, that's sick. Bucket list for me is to sail from the States to Hawaii. Dude, how long would that take? That would take so long, but that would be pretty fun. What's with the S in island? Island. I know. What is with that silent S? Just watching us, judging us, menacingly. It must be insanely expensive. Dude, there's, so Hawaii is my favorite place in the entire world. You know, I was born and raised here. It's so beautiful. Some of the best beaches, best hikes in the entire world. The air is so clean. There's only two real problems here. Well, no, there's more than two problems, but I think the two biggest, one is how expensive it is, the cost of living. And I think the problem is that like locals want to live here, obviously, but a lot of like rich people move here from the mainland. And it's like in any other state, it would be fine. But like our island is so small, expanding is more difficult. We have a finite amount of space. So our island has become, one, it raises the price of everything, and it's like so expensive to live in Hawaii. It's like a lot of locals are being priced out, you know, because a lot of like rich people come here and like buy properties, which again, you know, that's fine. I'm not trying to like hate on anything. It's just unfortunate how that works, and it just kind of like raises the prices for like locals. And I think the second is it's very overpopulated here, which goes back to that first part about, you know, there being a finite amount of space here. Like the roads, you can't even go on the freeway from like 2:30 to like 7 p.m. every day, or it's just like gridlock traffic. It's very overpopulated here, and it's very expensive to live here. Besides that though, it's incredible. The beaches, the hikes, the people are super nice here. The culture is amazing. There's really nowhere else like it in the whole world. So shout out Hawaii, my home, and my favorite place. Are there any luscious jungle bowls to skate? I hope that's a euphemism, but if it's not, there's actually this one spot in the mountains. I did a YouTube video there where you hike up, and it's like this like quarter pipe next to a wall ride, and it's so rough, but it's such a beautiful spot. It's like such an adventure to skate there. Oh my God, spam musubis are a staple. I used to live off of 7-Eleven spam musubis. Oh, your mom used to live on Oahu? Oh, that's awesome. Bro, a mango was $6 a pound. It was so expensive, but tourism is becoming an issue too because they're doing things they shouldn't. Yeah, that's a bummer because like, obviously, yeah, I want everybody to come and experience Hawaii if they can. I think that like some people just come with the wrong attitude and they like litter, or they like, you know, they try to like touch the monk seals or like the turtles and stuff. It's like, if you come to Hawaii and you're respectful, that's awesome. We'd love to like have people come here, have amazing experiences that they can keep with them forever. Like Hawaii is a very special place. I think it's great to share that. I think it's just a bummer when some people come with the wrong attitude and they're just like partying on the beach and littering, and it's like to them, it's, to some people they come here, it's like a vacation spot, but like to a lot of it, it's our home. You know, it's where we were born and raised, and people kind of treat it like their little like vacation club playground. But you know, they forget that like a lot of people live here and are just trying to, you know, trying to make ends meet and trying to live their life the best they can here. You know, it's not just like a tropical getaway for everybody, you know. But yeah. Have I traveled to Europe at all? Yeah, I only once. I filmed like a travel show with Chris Chan and Mickey Papa. We traveled through 7 countries over 3 weeks. It was called Now Boarding. I think it aired on Fuse TV. And yeah, we went to like Germany, France, Italy, Czech Republic, Budapest or Hungary. I forget the other 2, but yeah, we went. It was super fun. Loved it. Let me see what else. You lived in Wahiawa for a while? Dude, Wahiawa is sick. I actually love Wahiawa. Is the tourist area of Hawaii like California roll to sushi? I don't understand the comparison, but I'm just going to say yes. Real estate is mad annoying. Companies building garbage homes for quick profit. Yeah, it is wild out here, and they keep building more like apartments, and it's kind of like ruining a lot of areas of Hawaii, like ruining the views. They're like tearing down like local restaurants and shops that have been there for like 50 years to build condominiums and stuff. It's kind of a bummer because just they're like, oh, money talks, you know. Weird question, but does it ever feel disconnecting from the rest of the U.S. being in the middle of the Pacific Ocean? For me, I don't feel disconnected because I was born and raised here. So like this is like the life I know. This is like my family's here, my friends are here. So for me, no, I don't feel disconnected. But I think that I am disconnected, especially from like the skate industry. A lot of my friends from all over the world, like you can't just drive to the next state and go on a skate trip. Like you're stuck here. There's a limited amount of skate spots, a limited amount of skate parks. It is very limited in what you are able to do. That being said, since I grew up here, like I love it and I don't feel disconnected, but it definitely limits me in terms of what I can do with skateboarding, for sure. Yeah, let me see. I do political fundraising for a living and call across the nation. I would say the people in Hawaii are so awesome to talk to. They seem so much more free-spirited. Oh, that first off, super cool job. And yeah, you know, Hawaii has the people here, I mean, they call it just the aloha spirit, but there's such like a positive energy from people in Hawaii that were like born and raised here. You know, I've met so many nice people all over the world. But there's something about like the people that from Hawaii that's like, it's truly unique, man. I don't know what it is. I think it's just like, I couldn't tell you, but there is something very special about it. Let me see. Sorry, I'm kind of late in the chat. We should feed Pele all the real estate investors. Have you ever been to Laos? No, I haven't, but I would love to one day. I love the air when it rains in Hawaii, dude. It's so clear. Dude, traveling from like LA or like Korea, and by the way, Korea, second favorite place in the entire world. It's incredible. Probably the best place ever. When I travel back from like wherever I am, you know, like Arizona, LA, or whatever, coming back to Hawaii and just stepping off the plane and breathing the air, it's like a whole nother world. It is insane. You're up by Niagara Falls. Very touristy what they want to build it up. Yeah, just money. Money decides everything, right? Cheap rent is rare. Landlords went crazy. Rich people buy a ton of properties just to hoard land and houses. Yeah, exactly. Absolutely. Tourism has been fairly destructive all over recently. They spray tourists down with water guns in Spain. Is that why they're doing that? I saw videos of them spraying tourists with water guns. I thought it was so funny. I just want a vacation under Jason's mini ramp to go on for a week. There's some probably some weird bugs under there, but you know what? Check it out. People in Maui are much nicer than the people in Washington. Everyone's chill. It's just enjoyable. Dude, the aloha spirit is like a real thing, man. Can we go back to huts? Pizza Huts. Hawaiians are like secret Rastafarian hippies. I I don't know if, while I may not agree with that fully, I appreciate the comparison and I like that. Um, okay, so you guys, I just realized it's about to get dark here. We've been streaming for almost 2 hours. So I need to go have dinner with my wife. Um, and do cave skating. That's so awesome. Oh man, I haven't done that, but it's hard to find good ground to skate. Thank you for sharing so openly. This feels so intimate. I have to go, but this has been a real pleasure. No, thank you for joining, Rick G. I always love the live streams because it's a good way to just like hang out with you guys and connect with you guys. I feel bad because I haven't been making as many YouTube videos recently. You know, I have the broken wrist and I've just been busy working. I know like working is a very open-ended term in my life, but just trying to, you know, like make ends meet, and which I'm not complaining. I'm definitely not complaining. I'm just, yeah, that's the reason I haven't been able to make as many YouTube videos, and I feel guilty about that because not only, you know, do I want, you know, some people tell me they enjoy them, but I just truly love making it. I've just been too busy. Then broke the wrist. That's also had an impact, but hopefully when I get back from traveling, I can get back into making YouTube videos. And that's why the live streams are a great way to just hang out, connect with you guys, and, you know, see how you guys are doing. Because I feel like we do have a really cool community here, and I'm very thankful for it and thankful for you guys. But yeah, I do have to go. I hope you guys enjoy this. I had a great time hanging out with you guys. Hopefully do more soon. I'm gonna go have dinner with Nana, and I hope you guys all have a great night. Good talk. Thank you. You ever come across one of the, oh my God, so thankfully when I grew up in Kaneohe, there were not that many centipedes. Now our house does not have any centipedes, but the place we were renting from before here had centipedes. Dude, it's so terrifying. Centipedes are insane. It's like, sure, all animals and creatures look different and have a purpose, but like, why would you make a centipede look like literally the most disturbing and scary thing possible? Oh my God, they freak me out so much, dude. Idea for a trick: no comply laser flip to Jason. I think that's an incredible idea for a trick. We can call it the Amordum. Good stream, thank you. Thanks for joining, AV. AV, fine. Thank you for joining. Hell yeah. I am still on Discord. I have a Discord channel. There's a link to it in my YouTube bio. If you ever want to come check it out, hang out in the Discord. I also stream on Twitch multiple times a week. It's not like this though. It's well, it's kind of like this, but different. If you do want to hang out more, I have Twitch and Kick that I stream on. But yeah, have a good day, Mr. Potato. Thank you, Omizu Paints. Dude, centipedes are not harmless. They bite, and it's incredibly painful, actually. My friend Rosie K has a photography business down in Hawaii. Oh, that's cool. Damn, that's sick. Yeah, a collab would be fun. God bless you always, Jason. Thanks for all the positive energy. No, thank you guys for the positive energy. But yeah, thanks for coming to hang out, guys. Hopefully more live streams soon. I'm not sure. I'm going to be very busy traveling, but I'm very excited to do so and film for my video parts. But yeah, love you guys a lot. Thanks for coming to hang out. And I will see you guys in the next live stream. Bye, guys. Bye. Bye.